We're here in this second week of February and we're ice fishing in Dalsland at Sportfishing Dalsland. I've been cooperating with Andy for I think 7 years now, and I can truly say that Andy has one of the best fishing going on in the entire of Sweden. When it comes to ice fishing or trolling or casting in the spring, superb fishing all year round. And he has a ton of houses and rental boats available, and he also works as a guide, and I'm also teaming up with Andy as a fishing guide in the spring season and also during the autumn when it comes to trolling and casting as well. At the moment we got like 15 to 20 centimeters of ice, which is excellent. We got a bit of snow on the ice, which is also good because then you got a bit more grip. We got really good conditions at the moment. We got sunlight, temperatures are like -5, no wind at all. Excellent to be out on the ice. So we're here fishing here for a long weekend, and we arrived here on Thursday night, fished here on Friday, fishing today on Saturday, and tomorrow morning we'll be fishing again until like 2 o'clock, and then we'll leave towards Oslo again and fly back to the Netherlands, which is pretty good. You can do a long weekend, do some ice fishing for 2 maybe 3 days and go back home. The flights are cheap. I mean, we paid like 150 bucks to fly over here. Got a rental car, drove straight towards Sportfishing Dalsland, which is located close to Ommel. But you can combine it as well with a long week, visit with your family, and yeah, do some relaxing, fish on the ice, and combine it with some family stuff like hiking or sightseeing. And the winter conditions in Sweden, especially this part of Sweden, are superb. Not too cold, but still you got like the wintry landscape, snow, ice on the lakes. Pretty awesome.
Nice.
It's been a pretty successful day. We caught a couple of good fish. Front had a really nice one, which was close to 1 meter, but had a bit of a short tail. And we even had a double hookup, so pretty good. We're all out all alone. The lake is completely empty, nobody around. Really cool to be fishing in such a remote place and have the lake to ourselves.
Hier raak ik al meteen in tot aan dat uitstulpsel daar met die bomen onderaan die berg. Dit is een perfecte hoek.
First fish of the day. Yesterday I won a drunken game of darts, so I had to take the first strike today. Some running because we were all the way on the other end of the lake, of course, but well,
Excellent, man. Let's put it back. Woo!
Nummertje 2. those of you who have never fished on the ice before and are curious about how it works, well, this is our basic setup. A rod holder made of steel in a slightly angle so that the rod doesn't touch the ice and the line can be in the center of the hole. And this spring with some bells attached. And it will automatically take out the line and the spring will come up. And the bells will make a sound and it will do this motion and stand upright in the end. That's a sign for us to start running. The rod is the reel is just on the rattle, so when the fish has taken the bait fish, it will take line and it will not feel any resistance. We fish with smaller rods, so you can work with the fish better. Of course, if you would have a long rod, you would stand really far from the holes. Yeah, so when the pike goes mental under the ice and you're working it, then if you have a smaller rod, you can stand close to the hole, and when you have to, you can just put the tip of the rod in the hole and work it under the ice.
Go, go! Gaaf hoor. Gaaf Frans.
Beautiful fish, beautiful
fish, beautiful colors, yeah.
Blackish color.
Look at the belly. Super fast fish. Cool man, congrats.
Thanks. Let's get the hooks out.
So a couple of the basic things we're using while ice fishing is, well, first and foremost, safety first. We got a long rope with us in case someone crashes through the ice, and then we can use the rope to pull somebody out. But we also got these. These are proper ice picks. You hang them around your neck, and they're actually used for when you crash through the ice. Then you can just pull them out like this. Put the picks into the ice and you can pull yourself out of the ice. One other thing we're using, these are spikes. These are actually used to put underneath your boots or your, well, shoes. I wouldn't wear shoes, but you know, your boots actually give you more grip. As you can see, we got more snow at the moment on the ice, so we got some grip. But when it's like a complete flat mirror, then you don't got any grip at all. So you want to use these spikes, otherwise you'd just be ice skating the entire time. You will fall, land on your head, and you know, with all the consequences involved. So spikes are superb to use, so I would really recommend to get those spikes. And one other thing we've been using, and that you might have seen us doing, is scooping the ice out of the holes. Looks a bit like how you would serve soup or something, I think. It's a big spoon with a couple of holes inside, and what you actually do is just scoop the ice out. And you gotta do it like, especially when it's freezing, you gotta do it every single hour, because the line will freeze stuck into the hole and then you won't register any takes or anything. And especially when you're waiting for a couple of takes on a big lake like this for a big fish, then yeah, you want to notice the take, and you don't want your line freezing up in the hole. So, and that's Sportfishing Dalsland. All the gear is sorted. We just flew over here and we got the ice fishing rods, we got the reels, we got every single piece of equipment sorted. So all you need to bring is your own clothing like this, some hand gloves if you want to, some proper hats to keep your head warm, and that's it. That's all you need.